back to another episode of the Worldwide Wave Podcast, man. I am your host, KB, man. We finally got the boys back in the studio, man.
Yeah.
Today's about to be a lit fucking episode, baby. Let's fucking
go,
fucking
man. Vibes and whoop-dee.
And you already know who they are, but I mean, if they want to go ahead and reintroduce themselves.
Soze, Rap Leitner, Flo Pesci, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Talk to him.
You know what I'm saying? All the things that you could call me.
I fuck with that one, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Shout out, fucking the homie Suave.
Yeah, Suave.
He sent a message. He said Moppy. That's what he told
Okay.
me. That's what he told me
New
say.
single by my man's Moppy. Y'all know the
Shout
vibes.
out,
Go
man.
check
Shout
out
out.
his shit. That's the homie for real.
That's the man.
Yeah,
VXB,
facts.
VXB.
But yeah, at @_Soze on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you already know who it is. Prince Vash, anime god, fashion
Talk
legend.
to him.
You know what I'm saying? Top rapper in Austin, around in general. I don't know. I don't mean to
You
be
do
this
a
way,
lot.
but
You
I
do
do
a
a
lot.
lot. I do a lot for the people.
You do a lot for the people, man.
Prince Vash, well, Prince_Vash on Twitter, and we got Mr. Vash Shogun for Instagram, and I mean, I'm on everything, bro. Spotify, all that. Y'all know what I'm
You know what I'm
saying?
saying? And then, we also got our engineer, man, James himself, you know what
Woo!
I'm saying, on the boards, man. Big shout out. But I mean, hey, let's talk that shit, bro. Let's get right into it, bro.
You just
We
wanna get
coming in
into
hot.
it?
Yeah, we just got to get into it, bro.
Do you want to explain yourself, or do you just want to go into
I
it?
mean,
It's your man, so you
I
should
mean,
probably really.
You
like,
should be the one. Let me, you know what?
since it's
To
your-
you, I
since
want to know your perspective.
That's
Why?
my man's.
so
in
like,
there.
okay,
Wow.
okay.
Cause that's
Why
my
did you-
man's. in
Can
there.
I answer? Can I answer?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't. This isn't his best album by any means.
Well, yeah.
No.
Clearly,
Yeah, sure.
obviously.
No, that's a fair take.
But as an artist, bro, right?
Mhm.
You wanna evolve, my nigga. So like my thing is, bro, like it's cool. It's not something that I would listen to in the car or nothing like that. But I mean, it's cool. Like as far as like evolution and him trying new shit. Cause think about it. When CLB came out, what did we all say? Oh, it was nothing special. He didn't really try anything experimental. So he drops this. It may not be what we wanted, but as an artist and like the evolution and the sound and shit, I respect it. But it is not something that I would, you know what I'm saying? But I think the album is a dope album, bro.
All right.
I really do think that.
So I hear that, and this is what I want to say. It might be a little
Actually, never mind.
different.
Shut the
don't do
okay.
that. And that's not even the name of the album. But
Whatever the fuck it's called.
so after like accepting the fact that I wasn't gonna get a rap album from Drake, right?
Yeah.
I went back.
You boosted this up.
I went.
You
back,
did boost this shit
because
up.
I thought there was no way he
Fabio.
wasn't
So
gonna
really,
come back rapping. But hold on,
you
hold
let
on.
yourself down, nigga.
There's really no way I thought that he wasn't just gonna come back rapping and letting the world know that like, nah, y'all can't fuck with me. Fuck what you say about CLB. I am him when it comes to rapping.
Right.
But after accepting that wasn't the message we were gonna get, it was gonna be a dance album. I went back, I re-listened to it, and bro, the shit is poop. Like the shit is fucking bad. Bro.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
but,
Like, why do you
here's
think
my
that,
thing.
though?
Here's my thing, bro. Let's make a list. I like lists. Y'all want to make a
Yeah,
list?
yeah.
I'll
I like
make
lists.
a
Sure.
list. All right. Madiba Rhythm, One Dance, Controller, Hold On, We're
Damn.
Going
Passion
Home.
fruit.
Passion fruit.
Hotline Bling, Passion Fruit,
Damn.
Slim.
All
songs
around that.
around
Yes.
that sound
Yes.
made way better.
Yes.
So it's like you talk about artists can expand. Go ahead.
I'm with it.
Expand.
Right.
You've already somewhat expanded here before. And
But he's
this
never
not
given us a
even-
full project of that though, ever.
But none of these were better than any of those.
Right, and I'm not saying that.
So I'm
that they
saying
were.
that like objectively, even in that genre,
It could have been a lot better.
if that
Yes.
if that dance album dropped by anybody not named Drake, right? Like let's say a random up and coming like dance artist dropped that album.
Right.
Shit would not be getting played.
It wouldn't. It would.
No way.
And I don't know shit.
Agreed.
And I don't know shit about
Agreed.
dance music.
But because
you know what
it's
I'm saying?
Drake trying dance, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Drake.
I just feel like that has to
Aubrey's
get
Angels
drilled
is
into
going like-
the Aubrey's Angels. That's what I'm telling them.
It's always when an artist does something super risky, you get the initial backlash of like, oh, trash, and then you get the you don't know real music. This is
Right.
This is this is courageous. This is stepping out of bounds. You have to really get this album right. And it's like that always comes next. And my thing is like,
You don't think that's coming for you?
no, it is. It's happening right now. You got the people saying like, no, it's just this is him doing a dance album, and you guys need to be woke.
Yeah, we
This
need to.
is,
People
like-
are telling me, oh, y'all just want to hear trap and
it becomes
and hi-hats and bass.
Now it's this whole think piece, and it's like, no, shut up. Like the album's just not good, bro. It's like,
And like I said, it could definitely be a lot better. Now it's not something that I would like bump in the car or nothing.
Why can't artists just like?
But at the same time, no, like I would have
I don't want a
expected.
dance album from Drake, bro.
And I'm with you, right? Because me personally, I expected after he dropped that verse on Jack Harlow's song, I'm thinking, okay, so when he does come back, he's like you say, he's finna drop that shit, but he didn't. So I mean, am I disappointed? Hell yeah, bro. But at the end of the day, I respect it as an artist, but it could have been a lot
I just
better,
feel like
you know what I'm saying?
really the root of it for me.
But I think a lot of the hype around the album, and I don't mean to
Like,
cut you off, is because it's Drake. You know what I mean?
But like Drake with his catalog, realistically can survive burning one, right?
Mm-hmm.
My biggest beef with this album is that after you made this after seeing the reaction to Certified Lover Boy.
Agreed.
Right.
So the way you chose to react to that reaction was by doing
to move backwards.
To move backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, that actually for the first time, like, was the first time I felt like Drake didn't have his like
that competitiveness in him,
like the awareness,
like that hunger,
or like the awareness to read the room. Like, this was the first time where Drake, I felt like, really told us, nah, I'm bigger than my fans' opinions.
No, for real.
I can make what I want to make regardless of how you like it.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Sure, he's probably earned that.
I ain't thinking about like that.
Like, usually he's more of a marketing genius. He's got better awareness, right? And to the point where it's
he didn't do no promo on this.
If he had dropped this out of nowhere and just came out rapping his ass off,
it would have been crazy.
Calling people out, getting shit like.
Oh yeah.
But it just showed a difference in priority. And maybe he doesn't want to be the fucking greatest rapper of all time. That we feel like he
should be asserting himself.
He led us on to think that he prioritized that. And this isn't a move you make if you are going for that conversation.
And with the album, bro, I really felt like he, like you said, Drake is at this moment where he's like, I'm there.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta. What's the opinions now? Because, bro,
I feel like after God's plan, he felt like he was there.
Yeah,
you know
but it's like after this, bro, I was listening to the album and I listened back to it about 3 to 4 times, really see, because I like dance music. I've heard Vaporwave, all types of stuff.
Savable.
There's 4.
I have 4 on my playlist.
I have 4.
I like Text Go Green.
I'm all right with that one.
Sticky's
great. Sticky's great.
I like Liability.
Massive is nice. Of course, Jimmy
rest
Cooks
of them are
is
too
nice.
like dancey for me, and Jimmy Cooks actually pisses me off because like it felt like a slap in the face.
I agree, and I feel like he only did that to
what
let
y'all
people
wanted,
know, like,
so here's a little,
here's this,
damn,
just in case you know. But it's
here,
like
because that one did sound.
You know what? Yeah, you know
because
what
that one
we
sounded
wanted.
out of place.
You
so
know,
out of place.
Of course it did, bro.
Too petty,
it was
bro.
just to let you know, like,
too petty, bro.
Oh, I know you heard what I just did, but here's me still being able to give you what you want. That's not it. I want
and as an artist, I don't.
Bro,
I don't
it would have
fuck
been
with
different. It would have been different for me if the album of the year conversation was like over by a mile. Like, let's say Kendrick had dropped like a Better Damn or a
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And dropped an iconic album, and you're like, dog, it's over. Like, nobody's touching that.
Right.
But this is the most wide open year 6 months in. I feel like we've had in
I feel like people. It's wide open right now. It's wide open threes for people to come in and try to take it.
And when Drake comes on his surprise album shit, I'm thinking, if you're reading this, it's too late. You know?
Yeah, give me something.
Something like that.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give me some. You're recovering from what you just did. It's been 9 months.
And I'm like, damn, the gap's open. Like, if I'm thinking about what I used to think about Drake, it was that he would see an opportunity like that and be like, oh, it's time to kill.
Oh yeah.
Like, I could come
which
in
is
here,
which is his
barring
usual
people
formula.
Out. I could come in here, barring people out. Give us the good dance. Give us the good joints off
And
the
I was
album,
trying to figure
sprinkled in there like you always do, and
Right.
stick to the fucking formula. Be the first fucking rapper this year that sticks to the formula,
Right.
and gives us what we want. The 2 people that have done it, Pusha T and Future, are leading the race.
They're doing great.
Right.
They're doing great. And I feel like with
Best
Drake,
2 albums this year.
I don't know what his next move is for this, because he's talking about how this is gonna just take y'all time to get used to.
Shut up.
Like, this is not a comparable.
I don't
like,
think so.
This isn't like this is.
I
he
hate a
gave
motherfucker
me-
that tells me I gotta listen to something to really get it.
Right, like I gotta be
You
in the
just didn't
mood or
listen to it
something.
enough. Nah, fam, I heard it.
Nigga, yeah, like bro,
But
listened to
I
it.
enjoyed his risk factor. I like that.
That's
he
the
did
part that
a
I
risk
enjoy
factor.
about it. That's what I'm saying.
But this isn't what I wanted as your risk factor.
Bro, you
'cause
shot
I wanted
from
it
half
to be
court
good.
and that shit
Because it's not like
didn't
It's
hit.
not what I
bro,
wanted.
he
either.
didn't have. It's like he
wasn't
wanted
the
this to
top.
be minimalistic. He didn't collab with anybody who really was doing this. You have Division.
Hold
You
on.
have Magic
That's a
Jordan.
fact.
You
Yeah.
have Roy
All
Woods. You have all these other
Don't
artists
utilize none
that
of
are
them.
actually
who like excel in that.
Yes, you
in that-
signed them, and you haven't gave them
That's
one
facts.
lick of anything to give them. You could have. This could have been the album you put them on. This could have been the one that
this
could have
could've
been
been the
out
one-
of his box.
Peep, I think honestly, if you had reversed the albums, both would have been received better. So when he put the heart in his hair and built up the whole Loverboy pop image shit for that whole promo run leading
Honestly,
up to Certified
would have been better
Loverboy,
for that.
if he had dropped, if still called it Certified Loverboy,
But given
like
the
if you took
music
all the
itself.
songs from Honestly Nevermind,
That's
called
hey,
it Certified Loverboy,
and named the
dropped
other
it
one.
at that time, dropped it in September,
And then called this one Honestly Nevermind.
and then
CLB.
called what we got on CLB Honestly Nevermind, and now we're getting more of the classic Drake sound. I would have liked CLB better.
You think you would have?
I
think you would have. I think you would have been forced to like
because after hearing Honestly Nevermind, I go back to CLB and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe this album wasn't as bad.
Oh,
as I
it's not
thought it
finna do that
was.
to me. Not at all. I'm not finna. That's not passing by.
I'm not saying as bad like it's all of a sudden a good album now.
Right.
I'm just
Okay,
saying,
good,
like,
good.
We can tolerate it a
or
little
that it's
more.
not his worst album above Honestly
Right.
Nevermind.
Right.
But it's like I was like, at least he rapping. Shit. Like at least he rapping, bro. Like,
and I feel like
This is too, bro.
And I feel like he gave
he's
us this
saying
album.
anything.
I feel like he gave us this album because this album, I think, is the first project
I don't.
off of YMCMB. And so maybe he wants to like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I like some songs on the album, bro, but
It wasn't
it's just,
even dance
it didn't
hall
it didn't
like
even
that.
like
It wasn't. It was just.
It should have been.
And when I
It
say
was
I like
H&M
and when I-
clutch and purse music, bro.
Yeah.
and when I say I
bro.
like the album, bro, like it's something like if I was on a boat somewhere and it was playing in the background, like, you know what I'm saying? I can enjoy
But
it.
that shit-
But I'm not finna sit here and, you know what I'm saying, really
I'm not.
analyze the shit.
I'm not.
You know what I'm
because it's-
saying?
But bro, they're
That's
trying
White
to
Claw
see
dance
the.
music.
Like it's cool. That's it. It's cool. It's not to me. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's just it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever.
Yeah, I think it's horrible.
I mean,
Those
it's
songs.
whatever.
He only has 4. The album's bad.
Yeah, it's
You
not-
only
And how
has
long was
4
the album? Like
songs.
20 songs?
It was long
something
enough
like
for me
that,
to be
and
like, I'm not listening.
Wasn't it like an hour ago? Look, was it like a 56 minutes?
It was like
I think
51.
56 yeah,
It
51.
was like
yeah.
an hour long. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so with that being said,
So my 4 is Keeper, Calling My Name, Sticky, and Liability.
let me see. Mine would be. Let me go on there real quick. Hold on, so we can go
I
ahead and
just
get
like
to
Sticky and Text Go Green.
Sticky's crazy.
Sticky's
calling my name.
If he had given us more shit like Sticky, the album would have been
Jimmy
better.
Cooks,
Like where he was actually
Massive.
rapping
Fuck,
over dance beats
yeah.
instead of trying to like do the weird falsetto shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna go with. Yeah, calling my name, Massive,
Massive is crazy.
Jimmy Cooks, and
I feel like
Sticky.
I feel like the
Yeah.
album would have been received better if he fucking like warmed us up a little bit to the idea, right? Like if he had a
Yeah.
little bit of a promo run where he was like
I would agree with you to an
like
extent.
he on some like disco floor, disco dancing or
But
some
I
shit
think
like
yeah,
that. Or,
I
like,
think y'all are both
you're starting
right,
to get
though.
pieces. It's like, all right, you know, like he cuts a heart in his head.
It warms people up to
If he
the
would have
shit.
gave me like a,
That's why I
like
should
a
have dropped
smooth-
first.
If
Right.
it would have been a
Should've
nice
come out
build
first.
up,
If that had come out first, the CLB had come out second. But
everything would have went. Everything would have
Right.
went.
But
You
leave the
know,
titles the
you know
same.
that's a very strong one because is very interesting. Because if that was it, people would really have to see what Honestly Nevermind would really have to be seen for.
Yeah.
Because that would have been the build up. Because
Yeah.
CLB is the build up.
Right.
If Honestly Nevermind's the build up, it's kind of that 808s and heartbreak.
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
And then-
Almost.
right.
and then
Almost.
CLB becomes and
Almost
and then
The
CLB,
same
Not
format.
all- yes.
The same
Yes,
format.
Yes. Because you're coming off
But-
being hot,
hold
and
up.
then you give
and
us.
then CLB becomes the surprise album where it's like even if it's mid Drake formula songs,
It
feels
still
better
gives you
because
that.
you didn't have to get this.
Thank you.
CLB was such a letdown because it had been such a gap. Like, and when Dark Lane demo tapes came out, which was a fire album, he said, "Oh, that's just the B-sides to what you gon' get." And then what we got was arguably worse than a B-side.
Yeah, I like Dark Lane
So
Demo.
that's where it was like, so much of its negative reaction to me is the fucking the hype.
The order in which
The hype.
the songs are releasing and the
Yeah.
hype behind it. You know what I'm saying?
If it taken all that hype and then it was just wild left field like this dance album, I'd have been like,
But I
huh.
think you're right though. I think both of y'all are right whenever y'all are like he's gotten to that point where he feels like he's bigger than his fans' opinion. And I say that because on that Jack Harlow song he's like, I done got so fucking successful that like my shit's not even relatable. Basically that told me like I don't
also
give a
feel
fuck.
like-
I'm gonna make what the fuck I want to
I
make and y'all gonna buy in. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate because it's like, you know, as an artist, you know, you want to, you know, give your fans what they
Also,
want and
I
shit,
think
but-
an interesting thing to be brought up and said is how much of it is the rappers he's like coming up around too, right? Like, I feel like it would be different if, let's say, he was coming up in the early 2000s, where everybody's like
He would have been forced to
rapping. Like,
Yeah.
he would have had to
He would have
rap.
had to rap his ass off.
But he's coming up in an era where everybody's trying to do different shit with their voice and beats and create these concept albums.
And the last time we were in the studio,
these left field Childish Gambino type projects where it's like, oh, he really switched it up on us, right? He's not around a lot of like Lil Baby not gonna come out here and challenge him to rap. Right. Now Lil Baby raps really well, and
of course,
right. But he's not gonna.
He's gonna challenge him by way of just having a better rap album this year.
Right.
But he's not gonna outright call him out or some shit like that. Whereas like back then, like motherfuckers would have got like
been on your pen game.
Yeah, people would have been like calling you out, taking shots at you. You know what I mean?
Type
like,
shit.
you know, oh, that motherfucker don't got no bars. Like,
by the way, the writing on this is terrible. I don't think the writing's good on this album. By the way.
Yeah,
the writing. I think he could have did a way better job.
I've heard these songs written better, done better by him.
Yeah, I don't know. I really hope. You know what? I want Drake to give me like a 2-3 year break. A 2-year break would be nice.
I gotta watch the taste out my mouth. I need him to I need a Scary Hours 3.
Give me a 2 hour.
I need something where he.
Give me a Scary Hours 3.
If he's gonna keep dropping, give us a Scary Hours 3. But like, nigga, just like. Just do your job. I think the same thing with Kanye too. Like, do your fucking job. Like, goddamn. Same thing with Kendrick. Do your fucking job. Did we talk about that album, by the way?
Kendrick?
Did we ever talk about it? I don't think we fucking did. And that album is
another ball drop.
Not that great.
Another ball drop.
And another album that came. It's another like lack of awareness to me.
It is, bro.
It's like I get it. You going on this personal journey and shit like that.
Which is cool. But like,
give us an album first and then do the personal journey shit. Because it's been 5 years and we ain't heard a lick of you. I don't want a TED Talk, Kendrick.
Yeah.
I want you to come out and give me bops.
Right.
Please.
I feel that.
Please,
I want you to come out here and catch bodies, bro. I don't want to hear about.
Every album is a fucking think piece with you, bro. Yeah. Everything's a fucking. I gotta sit down, digest it. I gotta, scaring the hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not the scaring the
hoes, bro.
Yeah, bro, like.
That
I'm chilling with homies or something, or I'm like trying to have a good time or like relax, and I turn it on. I hear like fucking like poetry and fucking birds fluttering and like,
water my butt like a tub.
You know what I'm saying? And like
goddamn
fucking,
Kodak
like,
coming out of nowhere. I don't know, bro. I think
if we're talking about consciousness and spiritualness,
shut the fuck. I'm a lyrical spiritual individual.
And then he comes in, he's
that's.
I'm like, man, I don't want to.
And
And like, don't give and don't get me wrong, bro. Like, I'm glad he gave us an album. I'm glad he gave us.
I gave it like a.
But that's not what I wanted to hear, fam.
7 out of 10.
Especially after what Future gave us. That's not what I wanted to hear.
It's another time I feel like I've heard all them songs made better by you before.
And I don't want to hear that shit at this point. And like, nigga, it's summer. I'm trying to hear some shit.
I really haven't went back.
That album felt like the B-sides of To Pimp a Butterfly and the B-sides of like Damn.
I haven't came back to like listen to this album. Even the Heart Part 5 is like better than like 7 songs on there, and that's a problem. Like that's a single.
And I didn't even.
And
really
he put that on. I know you didn't like it like that, but I enjoyed it for what it's upbeat and better than half the shit I was hearing in there. And it's not saying that Kendrick can't be in his bag or he didn't have a song on there, but I really haven't not went to go peep anything from that album like that, bro. Like N95 was cool as a single.
I felt like he gave all the bops to Baby Keem.
He was yes.
I mean, yeah.
And I thank you, Kendrick, for getting him a Grammy, but you can relax off Keem and go back to doing your shit. You did your job.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Doechii is next. Whoever the fuck.
All these rappers was coming out. All these rappers were coming out this year, the big ones, like the top 5 guys, and it was like, damn, like I want this to be like a heavy blow.
This would have been one of those. This would have been like summer 2016
slugfest year of like classic
type shit.
Nah, here's my classic. Nah, but all we got is here's my experiment. Here's my experiment. Here's my weirdo album.
God, I'm not ready for A$AP Rocky to drop because that nigga.
I've had to listen to a Future album for fucking a month and a half now, bro. That shit shouldn't happen.
That nigga really feeling it. Oh my God.
He's right. I mean, he's right though, bro. Like
that album's really good.
That album is really good.
That album is still been on. Still, Pusha T. I think Pusha T got it for album of the year for me, and I'm not gonna cap.
It's pushing Future right now.
I think it's 1A, 1B, bro. I feel like
Push is a little more like.
If you say
Future's more like mainstream, Push got the like underground album of the year. I'm gonna start separating it.
Okay.
I'm gonna start separating like the like niche underground album of the year and then like the fucking mainstream.
Yeah. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, I agree.
Future got the mainstream album of the year, and then
I don't think
and there's some that can be both. Like I think My Turn, Lil Baby was a year where we might have had a both. Like My Turn was the best on both sides.
Oh yeah,
like,
agree.
Oh yeah.
One more, just Jack Harlow to Get Out the Way was not good.
That album.
Hopefully he
sucked.
goes back and redoes some things and touches some things.
Future really out of the 4-week span of Jack Harlow, Future, Kendrick, and then what ended up being Drake.
Yeah.
He won.
He won.
He
Yeah.
won. Adam is crazy.
And
Travis
Push-
Scott, this is your time. The
Lil
threes
Baby,
are wide
I want-
open.
I
The
want-
threes are wide open.
If Lil
Travis
Bur-
Scott,
if
the
Lil-
threes are wide
Bro,
open.
if
Please
Lil
don't
Baby
fail.
gives us a more developed My Turn,
God,
like an
it's
even
wide
better
open.
My
It
Turn.
would take up, bro.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap at that point.
Travis Scott, it's wide open, bro.
Lil Baby or Travis Scott is taking
Yeah,
this year. I'm
Travis
running
Scott,
with
it's
it.
wide open. Kanye, please finish Donda 2. I'm getting tired of you mumbling like this
True
shit
Love
is
is
much. It's good,
crack.
but I'm done
No.
with you.
True Love got one of the
It's
best
good.
Kanye verses
It's good.
I've heard in a long
Great.
time.
Great. Finish Donda 2. I don't want to hear
Facts.
Mumble Yay no more. That's some Wyoming shit. I'm done hearing Mumble Yay.
Reference track,
We
yeah.
done. Reference track Yay. We're
all
done.
All these experiments
Fuck.
and shit, dude. We
And
don't
they
want
said
that
Rocky
shit.
same. Don't let me hear no testing too. You better be fucking rapping, nigga. I'm done hearing that
Nah,
shit.
but I ain't looked at ASAP Rocky the same since he said he was slipping on semen.
Damn,
He did
So it's
say
like
that
I don't
was
really,
slipping and
I don't
semen.
really want to hear you
we
rap.
was out there fighting, slipping and semen.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to
bro,
hear
he
that.
said that
I don't want to
shit,
hear
bro.
you rap no more.
I
did
said,
I'm like,
hey yo,
Oh no,
That was
Styles.
crazy.
why you
Yeah,
slipping and
like,
semen?
why would you? Yeah.
My man.
What scenario do you have?
Yeah.
to be in?
No, he was talking about it. How he was like fighting in there or something. He was like, man, we was fighting in there, man, slipping and semen.
That's
I
what I'm
said,
saying.
what?
What? Yeah, that was a crazy
What?
shit.
That's weird, bro.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
one
definitely
weird.
can't get testing too from.
But anyway, I
But
think
my bad,
all
my
in
bad.
all, for the albums of the summer so far, bro, it's been a letdown. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
It's been a letdown
Yeah.
for the most part.
it's just starting to become one of the worst years of one of the worst years in recent memory for rap albums.
Type shit.
Man.
This is like for the amount of top tier artists we've had. This has been a fucking like. This is going in the pantheon of just disappointment years.
I've seen some people have some good one. Denzel Curry dropped a good one.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! When we're talking about Denzel Curry albums, bro, like
Well, I like the guy.
that's when you know the year is like fucked. When
And
we're
that
trying
and
to
that
put,
goes back to
like
my.
when we putting Denzel Curry albums up.
But
there,
that goes
bro,
back to my point though, bro. Because
just talking about
like the
improvements.
last time we was all in the studio, bro, we sat here and we talked about how all these artists that like we grew up with in our era are slowly starting to fall off. So it's like would you rather get 20 years of fucking
bro.
take care, or would you get, you know what I'm saying, like there
I
has to
think,
be some sort of
speaking of-
evolution to like
and-
extend
and-
that
and
that career, you feel me?
I know we wanted to talk about the XXL freshman.
Yeah.
shit,
Hell yeah.
and I think it's a good time to say like I think this is one of those years that really highlights
The type of year it's been.
the gap that we have.
Mm.
Of like, okay, maybe Drake and them is getting old and don't know what the fuck to do anymore. Or they're starting to drop the shit. Like maybe it's downhill now for their like they've peaked,
I agree.
right?
Uh-huh.
So now it's like, all right, well, if
I'm
they-
listening to these
if
new
they-
niggas,
If
though.
they fucked up,
No,
right,
yeah, facts.
But
I
then-
am too.
But it's like, I feel like there's the gap of like who's gonna be
Oh,
them.
yeah, no. I feel this. Because the
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
Not that you're not listening.
I know what
to
you
them,
mean. I know what you mean.
But how many of them are gonna like
Are
End
gonna
up
make it at
being-
this point?
stick around
Yeah,
to be?
yeah. Because I
one
see
of
that a lot.
them?
I agree. I agree.
Lil Baby and like Lil Baby, might
But
be
none
one
of them were on any of the freshman XL.
Lil,
You know what I'm saying? Drake was never XL freshman. Was Kendrick a XL freshman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
He was a little B in there.
He was with Lil B.
I think
Who else?
I think like
Cole
Lil
was
Baby
one.
really the one that's like has the best shot, and then
But he gonna have to.
Lil Durk has one too, right? Isn't
Lil Durk
just-
too.
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
Durk too.
Durk's
yeah,
Lil
doing
Baby
fine.
and Durk.
Gunna was
Pop
before
Smoke.
this.
Pop Smoke would have been one.
I agree.
Pop Smoke
He
was
started
really
popping. I
crossing
don't know.
over.
Yeah, I would say Pop Smoke.
Nah, he
was
had
up there.
mainstream joints on
Yeah,
that
no,
that
he
album.
would've-
He
yeah.
was
Yeah,
he was
he would've been crazy.
and then on the Travis Scott album, like he had Travis behind him, like he was about to go.
Yeah, but a lot of
Nutty.
guys that we have now, we can bring up the XXL freshman.
I just
list.
think like a lot of these artists, bro. Just before we move on, because I know we want to talk about the finals and shit, but a lot of these artists, bro, like are just like that nigga said, bro. On Nothing Was the Same. Only real music's gonna last. All the other bullshit is here today and gone tomorrow. Like that's
when I
that's
saw
true,
the
bro.
like freshman freestyle like introduction trailer thing,
Uh-huh.
it's not that I believe they were bad artists, right? I just think that like
The ceiling for them isn't as
no,
high.
I just think that like the whole format of the XXL freshman is weird with
It
all
don't
this
feel
like
the same.
well, because all this music now is like over engineered and like it's all based on like melodies and like catchy like jingle type lyrics, right?
Right.
Where it's like if you put them in an acapella like
Setting, is it really
freestyle
gonna hit?
format,
They're gonna flop,
it's gonna
bro.
look trash as fuck because they get up there like
And if it is
I
fire, it's written.
I just a buddy with pecs. I just pull up to the max. Like, and it's like on a double, when we talk about double X freestyles, we talking about like some of the like, you know, like like Cypher type,
Ciphers.
like Kendrick spazzing, like
we have
verses.
But
like,
that's just the
J.
times
Cole
that we're
type
in. Though.
verses.
That's just the times.
I mean, the
we're
stuff
in,
that I heard
they don't
on
rap
there,
like that no more.
a few people was on there like rapping.
Because that's not what makes the money. So it's like,
but if you rap
so it's like,
that,
do you
don't
blame
do
the
it in a
artist?
catchy way. Like I feel like we're like.
Is that the industry's fault for pushing that sound, or is that just the evolution of whatever?
A little bit of both. I just think that like it's like sports in a way where or like stars of anything in a way where it's like when kids see something like that's what they're gonna want to be, right? So when our big heroes are like Tom Brady and fucking LeBron James, kids are gonna want to play football and basketball. Right. So our soccer team sucks.
Right.
We don't you know what I'm saying? It's not a part of that like culture. So when the culture changes to all these auto-tune-y drill type beats and you know the past for lack of lyricism gets applied, right? Then that shifts the culture, right? Now everybody want to shoot threes, right? Same like when Steph came in the game. Facts. So it's like people are going to adapt to what. So yeah, it is part of the industry's fault.
Did you see anybody on that list that you saw that had your interest or anything like that, or you were just like nothing?
Maybe if I heard their actual music, where they're on a beat with all the layers and filters that they're used to using, understand who they are. I'd understand who they are as an artist more. But like watching these fucking like, trap rappers and like mumble rap. Not saying they mumble, but like that category. Right. Mumble rappers out here trying to like freestyle a cappella was not doing it. It was not selling me on that.
I think I'm gonna see what they're to offer. I feel like there's a good like 4 or 5 people on that list that I've heard that I fucked with.
Oh, bro, Babytron.
That nigga be snapping. Yeah, that's my man's. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I'm tripping, bro. I forgot he was on that list.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
He's the best rapper on that list.
Agreed.
Bro.
Yeah, Babytron's the best on that list.
Babytron.
He's the best on that list. I don't care what nobody has to say.
Don't sleep.
Big Scar is also. Isn't Babyface Ray on there?
Babyface Ray is on
there. Yeah, Babyface Ray is great.
I feel like I tried to listen to a Big Scar album and it was just.
Only like certain songs. I haven't really like bumped man like that. I haven't heard Big 30.
But whatever you do,
Doichi's on there. Doichi's cool. Doichi's nice. She's a girl.
It just feel like all the rappers that come out now just drop World Star mixtapes and call them albums. And not, it's kind of what we're in. You know what I mean? Like it's just ratchet drill music everywhere, and it's just like, damn, nobody rap no more.
I mean, people, bro. I think people's ears are just so like, just like hearing that Drake album. Like some songs don't need to be like 5 minutes long.
But I mean,
people aren't used to hearing like people don't want to hear like songs, but they're really like if you don't entice them in literally 10, 15 seconds,
right?
It's done.
I'm not saying it has to go back to some old outdated sound.
It's not outdated. I'm just saying people's ears these days are not like it's different. People
shit's
used to have that build up. Yeah, shit's different, bro. There's no build. The build up is gonna get you skipped. Yeah. Most of these days, like if I'm not hearing it and it's just like, okay, yeah.
That's why they said Baby always came in
ready.
The Baby always comes in all his verses immediately rapping because he's not trying to get skipped.
Fuck it, because you might as well, because people gonna skip you. Their ears ain't up there no more.
Right.
That's where we're at.
But I mean, just because music is stale, don't mean that the NBA is.
Yeah, we can. Let's get into it.
But
man.
the NBA is stale.
Not really. Not really.
The NBA is stale, bro.
Not in my opinion,
bro. In the past like 6 years, we've seen Steph Curry just.
That's a dynasty.
The fuck he wants with this league.
It wasn't a problem when Jordan was doing it, but now all of a sudden it's stale because Curry is doing it.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's stale because Curry is doing it. I'm saying it's stale because the NBA always has this problem where it's just like dynasty pops up and wins every title for 5 years. Another dynasty pops up and wins every title for 5 years.
Bro. That's what happens when you have a good fucking team, bro. And they didn't buy.
I didn't believe in the Celtics one bit, by the way.
They didn't buy that team, bro. They developed that team and built that culture.
It's just so easy to make super teams in basketball that like the second a class of free agents hits, like the whole market can be changed, and it makes it hard for teams to really compete on an even playing field because everybody's just trying to win the lottery for the 2 or 3 players that are going to be playing.
But a lot of these teams are incompetent in the front office, and they fail to develop players.
What I'm trying to, it's not even about develop players or incompetence. It's about the fact that it's always going to be hard for basketball because it's a sport where 3 generational talents can carry a team to the finals because it's a 5-man game. So yeah, if Steph Curry, LeBron, and Jason Tatum become free agents and they all go to the Knicks are going to go to the finals. And every other team is just going to try their best to be a 4 or 5 seed that gets knocked out in the third round by
and that's
one of those
interesting that you
teams.
say that, because when the season first started, we sat here and said how balanced the NBA was and how every team has a legitimate shot and all these everything's back to being balanced. Now that the Warriors have won yet again.
Yeah, it's part of the fact I think that we've all, I'm sure I'm guilty of it. Everybody's guilty of it.
Over the course of the season, a lot can happen.
Warriors. We all downplayed the Warriors for some reason. And like you, I think you were about to say, it's a problem. I think it underrates Steph. Like, I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, bro.
And I rock with Steph, but you're absolutely right.
Steph might be pulling up on that on that table, right? And he might be trying to sit down at it. And I
think he's up there top 10 right now.
I think he's top 10, but it's like he does this 2 more times, which is not like unreasonable.
Yeah, it's not.
The conversation gets weird.
Oh yeah, conversation gets blown
because
out the water,
people don't give Curry credit because to them he'll always be just a shooter.
Right. No, I think
his handles are decent.
The moves that he was making on the Celtics were disgusting. The moves he was doing on the Celtics were disgusting.
I mean, he's a great, right?
If he was just a shooter, why y'all ain't stopped him yet?
Because he's shit.
That nigga Steph keeps moving, bro. Honestly,
he's more than just
I don't know how anybody ever thought that.
I think he's great. I just think that there's greater point guards all time. But I think Steph is the greatest shooter.
Yeah, well, he's definitely that's not a debatable topic.
Yeah, okay.
But like he has 4 rings and a Finals MVP now, and I think he's won the MVP a couple times.
It takes
once, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
He just won his first Finals MVP.
No, I'm talking
no, the other ones, not the finals. He's talking about
the regular MVP
overall.
Yeah, I think he's got 1 or 2.
I think he has 2, and he has 1 unanimous.
Yeah, he does have the unanimous joint, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And so it's like Steph does things like he is an alien, and I don't think he gets enough credit for being an alien because he's not dunking on people. And for some reason with basketball, we have
They want you to.
No, I definitely think he gets enough credit.
I think he does.
I don't think he does.
Steph gets a lot of dick riders. He does.
Bro.
I think Steph gets a lot.
They push this fucking narrative, bro, all the time in the media.
Every star has their cult following, right? I think that there's a lot of people that wouldn't put him in the top 10 right now because he has 4 rings.
But there's a lot of people. There's a lot of motherfuckers that have played this. And don't get me wrong, bro. I don't want to get the lines blurred here. Like Steph is an all-time great. I'm not debating that. But when it comes to the conversation of top 10 all time, there's a lot of motherfuckers that have played this game.
Did it change it the way he changed it?
True, but I'm
win 4 titles.
And I'm not fighting you on it. I'm just saying that there's only 10 spots and there's a lot of motherfuckers, bro. So it's like
he's done some goatee shit. He had the ring me moment right now. That was Jordan-esque. My man set the 3-point record. Came back the next season, broke his own record.
Just because
passed Ray Allen's 3-point record with 5-6 years left on the clock.
They have a really good structured team.
They do.
Shout out Draymond
Like
Green,
my man
by the
can
way.
play another 5-6 years and he's already crushed all the records.
Yeah, I agree.
That's insane.
I think what Steph is how old right now? 35? 34?
Yeah.
And he's got a game that'll age. He's got at least 2 years in him when he's old of just catch and shoot. On some Cleveland Kyle Korver, Miami Ray Allen, where he just sits in a corner and bangs threes for whatever young studs need a role player.
I'm down for that. Oh man, Steph could really be in here for till he's like what 39. 40.
Yeah, just catching and shooting.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Like he's jogging up the court like an old man.
That's scary. I never thought about that before. Curry, he's going.
He's not. Bro. He doesn't have a game like
But
honestly.
he got to run around a lot. That's his game.
He doesn't have a game like Russell Westbrook that's going to age terribly.
Oh
right?
man, that's another.
Dwayne Wade's game.
Oh man.
Dwayne Wade. Shout out to Dwayne Wade. He was able to like
prolong the downfall.
But he found a different way to he found a different way to play to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick Rose has done that too.
Yeah,
he stopped playing like a hood nigga.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
But because that style's not sustainable.
It's not.
Which is why we're low key like blessed to have LeBron been as healthy as he's been his whole his whole career.
That's
like
true.
Nigga,
because he has one of those styles. It's
hopefully
like
Anthony
how
Davis
are
can
you
pick that
not
up.
getting hurt?
Yeah.
Well, shit, it's not. I wish he had them powers like he used to, where that nigga could get that ankle hit.
No,
he'll
but
come
now
right
he's
back.
just old
yeah.
for real now.
Now it's just hitting him. Yeah.
But I think in terms of that, bro, like when it comes to longevity, Steph definitely doesn't get enough credit as far as that, because like he's done a lot and he's been around for a long time, but he still has a lot.
Unlike KD and unlike Bron, right? I don't want to there's no disrespect. Steph doesn't have that. Oh, you switched up on your team on his jacket. KD and LeBron are always going to wear that.
But he
They're
does
always
have.
going to wear that.
Okay, that's fine. But he does have, and you're right. You're right. But he does have.
He's homegrown.
They reached out. People seem to always forget.
Draymond called.
They still wanted him, bro.
Called.
You guys, but Draymond.
But that doesn't get signed off by. That has to get signed off by Steph.
But Draymond wears the majority of that because he
it doesn't get signed off unless Steph signs off on it.
He the one that told the story. He the one that said he did it.
It doesn't get signed off on unless Steph approves, bro. So at the end of the day, they all wanted him. So they still reach out to him first. So Steph will always have that. Okay, we had to go get KD.
He just shook part of that monkey off his back because he won after KD left.
That's cool, but
he won before KD got there, and he won after KD left.
Hold on.
And KD formed another super team and was
They still wanted KD though. They still wanted KD. Is all I'm saying.
They
still wanted him, bro. They still wanted him.
Dog shit.
They still wanted him. At the end of the day, they still wanted him.
How do y'all feel about?
So you got to keep that same energy.
Hold on, niggas. Jesus Christ. How do y'all feel about Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant's career going by how they both left their teams and?
Kyrie, KD, and Harden might just be toxic. Like they might not win a title anywhere. And
it might be them, bro.
KD's the one I could see like shimming and do better.
Yeah.
There's only so many other teams that like these players can go to before you start.
Kyrie and Harden, I think, are washed as far as like mentality, as far as ability.
I think Kyrie's fine. I think Kyrie will be fine.
I think there's only so many teams you can go to before,
especially now that the vaccine
before you start
out the way,
hold up. I feel like there's so many other teams you can go to before at some point you got to start blaming the player, bro. Like no, it's not the system they were in. It's not the players around them. It's them.
No, but
bro.
Harden definitely agreed. Like,
and I rock with KD and I rock with Kyrie, bro. But like you said, some players are just.
I could see
toxic.
I could see KD like going to the Lakers.
Damn.
And
that would be
going
really.
Nuts with LeBron.
That would be really wild.
I don't.
That would be extremely
at this point,
wild.
KD got that. KD's too competitive, bro. Don't disrespect him.
No.
I don't think. No, now he's too competitive to join with Braun, bro. He's too competitive to join with Braun, bro. He's not gonna join with Braun. He's not gonna join with Braun. He's too competitive for that shit, bro. And yes, he signed. And yes, bro. Yes, he signed with Golden State, bro. But think about it. He's not gonna fucking after that, bro. After that, he's not gonna. After competitive now, bro. He's not gonna go join up with Braun, bro.
Kevin Durant
Are you stupid?
Is too competitive
To join with Braun, bro? Why would he?
Why would he
do that?
Why would he do that? Why would he do that? He's never done it before.
Why would you say that?
But why would he do that? Though?
No.
But tell me why that's. But tell me why that's realistic, though.
Because he's done it. The most out of line. Like
he did
get beat 3.
Bro,
he
left them, bro. And you talk about competitiveness.
He's already done it.
That nigga wanted a ring.
He's already done
competitiveness was the wrong word. I'll give you that. I fucked that. Yeah, that was the wrong term. That was the wrong term. No. That was the wrong term. That was the wrong term. I
told you that was bad.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That was the wrong term. But at the end of the day, I just don't think that's realistic.
I understand.
I don't think that's realistic.
No. He's already done it as egregiously as possible.
He has done it.
You might as well just do it again. You're already wearing that for the rest of your life. You might as well just do it again.
Fuck, I mean.
Because at this point, the only way you're going to defeat that argument is by fucking racking up the rings.
And with who are you going to do that?
Because if you already have that on your jacket, you better have a shitload of them things.
Yeah.
If that's the type of player you already told us you are, I want to see 6, 7 of them things. So you better get the team hopping, bro. You better start signing 1 and 1. You better start signing 1 and 1 and go wherever the talent's going.
No, I think the word I meant to use was
this your lane now.
Yeah. No, fact. And I think the word I was searching for is pride, bro. Is pride because he doesn't want to go back to that, and you know what I'm saying.
You gotta own it at this point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You're the villain.
I feel like he's too prideful to go back to like chase that. You know what I'm saying.
You already fucked it up. We already think that's you.
Yeah.
You already
definitely not a competitive thing, but definitely more so pride. More so pride. Yeah.
Because Steph about to homegrown hero his way into 7 rings and fuck this conversation up.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Steph gets 7. This shit gets hairy.
I mean, they still have Wiseman, bro. They got pulled. They're not going nowhere.
They won this without Wiseman.
Yeah.
And Kuminga's a baby in NBA like terms. Poole's a
baby.
You know what I mean?
Like Andrew Wiggins is their veteran.
Wiggins they can re-sign. Like this team can just repeat.
Yeah.
There's nothing saying this team can't repeat, and Steph can't be at 5 rings this time next year with another Finals MVP. With another Finals MVP.
They're the champs right now.
Then he'd have the same as Kobe, and he'd be.
So
LeBron is panicking. LeBron is panicking.
LeBron has to win this year, bro.
He does.
He has to win this year.
Because he's going to retire before Steph.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying LeBron's panicking. He's got to retire before Steph. So if LeBron wants to make this shit competitive, because Steph
think LeBron will get to 6 rings.
Skate his way to like 6.
I still think LeBron will get to 6.
LeBron not winning another ring. Bro.
I think LeBron's going to get 6. I think LeBron can get 2 more rings.
He's got to leave the Lakers. The Lakers franchise is fucked.
Why did I freeze? Oh no, that's bad.
Bro, that moment set in, bro, and I was like, damn, this nigga might be right.
That's bad.
Bro.
I do not think that. I believe LeBron.
Hey, look, you wanna know some
that
shit,
team
bro?
is fucked.
That's some
no
shit,
picks.
That's some shit I would never say out loud.
I'm not worried
bro.
about the picks.
I'm
not worried about the picks.
LeBron will scorch earth your franchise, and that's something that we got to say about him.
Why? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What did he do?
What franchise has he left better?
Why does he have
They
to
were
leave
worse.
them better?
They were bad before he got there.
LeBron James is like fucking, like a Super Saiyan or like a Superman, right? Getting punched and flying into your building.
Then don't get him to not get a ring. He's here for you to get a ring.
No, but I'm saying that's the bargain you make. You're like, I'm gonna sign LeBron for a 2-year window of like hoping to go back to back or be in the finals. And after that, I'm not going to have no picks because we're trading him for the role players and superstars he needs to play beside him. We're not going to have no picks. All our role players is going to be taxed. We're going to have a bunch of vet minimum players that's going to retire.
But listen. Because every team that Bron has been on and won a chip on, the years leading up to him going to that team, they weren't shit.
No, but and after they aren't shit.
They weren't shit before, so what do you...
Cleveland started looking like they were coming back from something.
What happened? What'd you say?
But it's taken some years.
I mean,
it's taken a long. It's taken almost a decade.
A star player is gone.
He went to whole ass Miami after Cleveland,
but he was there with them for 4 years. I mean, like, all right. So what team has a star player left that left them better?
Shit, I mean, when Jordan went to go play
when
baseball,
Kyrie
the
left
Bulls still went down.
when Kyrie left Boston was still shit.
I mean, they were better without Kyrie when he was hurt anyway. So, I mean, like that's Kyrie. I mean, he did.
Toronto's been good after Kawhi left.
Nah, I don't agree.
The East is weak. They're making the playoffs. They're making runs.
I mean, that's cute, but I mean,
the Lakers ain't make the playoffs this year.
All right, that's cool. That's fine. I mean,
LeBron still play for them.
We still got more chips than the Phoenix Suns. Anyway, but
anyway, of course it's the Lakers.
Yeah, and of course Phoenix Suns, the team that you thought were going to be something.
And they almost were. Like
they almost were, but didn't.
They set a franchise record in season wins.
Lost,
like it doesn't happen. It's hard to win a title.
It sucks.
It is hard to win a title, which is why
Steph doing it 4 times.
Which is why I'm giving him his flowers. That's why I'm giving him his flowers, bro. Because look, like back when this whole like rivalry started happening with like Golden State and like Cleveland going back and back, I was like, man, fuck that. But like
each of them would already be at 6 if it wasn't for the other person.
They did that for 4 years.
Legit, each of them would have 6 if it wasn't for the other
person.
person.
It would be crazy if KD really stayed with OKC instead of.
Why would KD go back to OKC?
No.
Oh, like back.
Like if they would have never left,
stayed. Like that would have been.
They would have kept that core. But
I believe they could have came back to do something at least.
Yeah, they wouldn't have kept the core because I feel like Harden was bouncing regardless.
Yeah, Harden was ready to go.
Westbrook was down for the team, like we knew that, right? He stuck
there's
it out to the very
there's
end,
a couple of rumors floating
Harden
around of like a couple of reunions, like Kyrie and Bron could reunite
Where?
at some point.
They're talking about it. Was
Kyrie
just
could possibly come to LA. Hold on, because I did see something on Instagram
because he can become a free agent. They're talking about.
I just don't think he would go to LA. Like,
I don't believe he'll go to LA
with the mandates and shit. You know what I'm
saying? There is no mandate in LA.
There is no mandate in California.
No. It's not any worse than New York, which he just got cleared to play
if he would have left New York like and played with somebody else, he would have been fine. But New York just had it strict. So him going to the Lakers.
Russell.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but that's the thing. Like, this is of course never going to happen.
Kyrie, LeBron, and Anthony Davis,
and AD, but no depth. Like that's the issue.
You mean no depth? I don't think so.
Bro, look at the Warriors.
We have no depth.
The 3 stars are not that old, but everybody younger than them and hungry.
And they have.
But I mean,
that team goes 12 men deep.
Their role players are young and getting better.
Anthony Davis is young.
LeBron, he's broken already, bro. His man is made of glass, bro. Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get a full season out of Anthony Davis again. Or LeBron.
What you mean?
LeBron good for a groin pull every year now.
But I think
we were supposed
but I think that's because of his play style, bro. You kind of have to pick and choose.
Well, going by how shit went, LeBron was supposed to be getting load management, and the problem was that the team wasn't looking good.
Steph is still fine. Like he's not there yet.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean,
it's gonna be hard for LeBron to compete. He got to go back east.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Hell no.
Who's good in the East?
Can't say the Knicks.
The Bucks. The Bucks are just going to take over once Philadelphia falls apart, once Brooklyn falls apart. Miami's not bad, but like they clearly are missing something.
I thought Kyrie was going to stay with Brooklyn.
LeBron go back to Miami, but that's Jimmy Butler's team now.
No, it is. Dang, I don't even think he'll.
I don't think he would go out east, bro.
I think
he's gonna retire a Laker. I think he's gonna win one more.
The Lakers not gonna be better than the Warriors unless they do some drastic shit. And I'm trying to think what they could
probably
do.
will.
I don't know what they could do.
As much as Tatum texts Kobe, he need to get his ass on over to the Lakers.
Go ahead. As much as he wants to be there. Have you
actually, you know what? At this point, nah, bro, because the Lakers should have fucking drafted him in the first place when they had the chance.
Yeah, who they took?
They took Lonzo.
Oh yeah, they took Lonzo.
Damn.
And then the Sixers took Markelle Fultz. Dummies.
Isn't Markelle Fultz on
Trust the
Orlando
process.
Magic?
Motherfucker forgot how to shoot.
Didn't Markelle Fultz go to the Orlando Magic?
Yeah.
Weren't they trying to build him up, and they still haven't got shit out of him? They keep
Apparently,
on
he remembers how to shoot now. That don't mean to go in.
I don't mean it.
Yeah, that don't mean you gonna make them bitches.
That nigga said that don't mean it goes in.
There was a time in Philly where he just didn't know how to do it.
Didn't know what was going on.
He was like, I don't know how to shoot. I can't shoot. Like, but he got the biggest case of the yips I've ever seen.
What teams do y'all think are going to be competitive for the next
Clippers
year?
are going to be in there.
Boston and Golden State. Who's
I don't
Miami
Phoenix,
set up to succeed?
Dallas. I think Dallas
is a
Dallas is. Yeah.
I like that Christian Wood trade.
Agreed.
Dallas is gonna be something
that Christian
serious.
Wood trade.
I didn't know
fire.
they traded Kristaps Porzingis to the Pistons.
Oh, he's been gone.
He's
been gone.
ass.
He's ass now. He's washed.
Yeah.
He's ass.
He's
what
washed.
happened?
He tore knee injuries and shit.
When you're that tall, bro,
you fuck your knee up. It's over,
it's
bro.
a wrap, bro.
His whole calling card was being
shit
versatile, and now he move all stiff.
Dang,
and it's just,
bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But I think
Lakers are going to be competitive. I have hope.
They're always.
Who?
I don't know.
What have they done?
I just think they're going to be. I think they're going to find some good pieces.
Memphis?
I think they're going to get some good trades.
Memphis are going to be a dog again next year.
Yeah.
Oh, especially after that back and forth that with John and Draymond,
Memphis
bro.
is my answer. Memphis.
I heard that Charlotte Hornets had interest in trade for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, bro. But that's
awful move.
Well, hold on now. Let's think about it because
LaMelo and Russell.
I mean, think about it, bro. You would have to put.
I'm not the one advocating.
Bigs.
Yeah, they need.
You would have to trade. You would have to trade away a lot of pieces, and I know they want to keep Bridges. So I mean,
yeah, of course.
I don't see that working, but they're not gonna get rid of fucking Melo. Like who would the Lakers get? You know what I'm saying? Like you would get youth,
Terry Rozier,
a little depth. You know what I mean? Like,
what the fuck would one? I would trade. I would try to trade.
It's gonna be Memphis.
I would try to trade Russell Westbrook to the Indiana Pacers. Get Miles Turner.
Get some size.
Get some size, bro. Just get some side pieces.
Get some picks.
You're just supposed to build around LeBron.
Bro,
and AD.
I heard
That's
a wild. Bro,
KD a free agent this year?
No. Well,
look it up. I don't know.
It's been a couple years over there.
It's been a minute.
Shut the fuck up. That nigga said it's been a couple years over there.
Been over
what
there
if Kyrie and him go dip off to the Knicks?
So Soze, I need your thoughts on this, bro. Somebody on Twitter told me that they would rather have Ben Simmons over Russ, and basically they were kind of saying like, what if Russ went to the
Harden got a player option, Westbrook got a player option, Beal, Kyrie Irving have player options.
Bill staying.
Yeah, but
what about Lillard, bro? Is he
Lillard staying?
Is he a free agent?
But he's staying. I know he is.
So it looks like it's Harden, Westbrook, Kyrie.
Harden staying. Harden isn't going anywhere. He has to prove himself.
He has to prove. I mean, honestly, he has to prove himself, but I don't think he will, bro. He could really do anything at this point. I wouldn't put it past him to request a trade. I don't think he will. But I don't be happy with that.
I don't know Mike D'Antoni owes that nigga, so that's how Mike D'Antoni feels. But what did you say? You said Ben Simmons and
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine's leaving.
Ben for Russ.
Miles Bridges.
And the way that I put it, bro, Russ.
Oh, it is not good.
Russ
it is not a good
Russ,
free agency
right?
class.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to do a
But
trade.
Russ played every game this season.
He sure did.
Ben Simmons had opportunities to come on the court, bro, and play and just chose not to.
That nigga played the money game.
So my thing is, and
Lakers
congrats to that brother, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Played the money game.
He got his bag. I'm not even hating on
he played the money game.
But my thing is,
I don't agree with it either.
I would much rather take somebody that's at least going out there and trying.
Agreed.
Over a motherfucker that I'm just paying to sit on my bench.
And we don't even know
a superstar, and we don't know what kind of basketball.
What Ben Simmons can even do now? Because out of nowhere we find out we thought he was coming to the Nets. He was going to start balling. No, every time I think about playing basketball, my back injury flares up. When did you come here with it? It's like at first we thought they won the trade, which nobody did. Between Nets and Philly, nobody won that trade.
Initially, I thought it could work.
Initially, but that's how James
Off
Harden
the hype,
does
off the hype, I said
3 games that they played weak teams.
Off the hype, I was like, the Nets won that trade.
Right.
Off the hype.
But then when you think about it, they at least got a big. They at least got Seth Curry. And you can build off a little bit of something.
Yeah.
They got James Harden, and
Ben doesn't even fucking try. Bro.
And I know, but I'm just saying, like, you can't. I don't think any of them won because Ben Simmons Russ just came over there.
And granted, yes, Russ is sitting aside of the backboard doing a bunch of wild ass shit. But at the same time, as a player, bro, I would much rather have somebody on my team that's at least gonna go out there and fucking try every night. You know what I'm saying? And at least play. You know what I'm saying? As opposed
I
to,
hope he changes his game up.
And granted,
something
as a point guard in their prime, you can make an argument for either one.
Mm-hmm. But
at this point in time, I would still keep Russ over Ben for the obvious fucking reasons. But
right.
I don't know. I just thought that was wild, bro. Now I don't think it's realistic.
I agree.
You know,
I don't think I wouldn't make that trade.
I don't even think none of these trade scenarios are realistic, to be honest.
Kyrie Irving coming to the Lakers would be crazy.
But at the same time,
you would definitely have to find.
You have to fill in the depth, bro.
You would have to make sure Kyrie doesn't go
and
into
what are they
hiding.
Gonna do? What are they going to do?
There's a black issue that happens.
Not gonna play with LeBron ever again.
Oh, we know he would. Well, he's been talking great about him now.
His whole
He's been talking great about him now.
Yeah, but I think his whole beef was also just playing with him in the type of question.
No, his beef was he wanted to be the leader. This nigga has went to go apologize. Yeah. He talked about it. I texted LeBron and was like, damn, bro, I'm sorry. I know how it is to manage a team.
If he's over all that, then yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Like, he's been speaking great about LeBron. He even said, if I never left that team and I had the mentality that I had right now, we could have got more rings.
I don't know, man. I just think next season, I think it's gonna be you know what I'm saying, Western Conference Finals, bro. Grizz and Golden State. And Golden State might fuck around and win it again next year. I don't think that's impossible to say. And
I don't see anybody getting better.
And I'm a Laker fan and I'm a Bron fan, but goddamn, bro, you got to give it to Steph, bro.
I don't see anybody getting better enough to beat them again. Now that Clay's healthy. Clay didn't get healthy till like halfway through the season this year, bro. Like they weren't even full strength in the finals, bro. They didn't even have Wiseman this year.
Yeah,
they get Wiseman back another year of Kuminga, another year of Poole knowing his role with Draymond agitating, Clay still there, like Looney. Like it's
just a well-run organization.
Because they have a lot of people on young contracts where they don't have to pay a lot. They might even be able to snag a fucking free agent and have bread for that. They'll be able to re-sign Wiggins. Like they'll be able to maybe even pull somebody.
I'd definitely re-sign Wiggins if I wanted to.
There's no reason to believe that Steph can't go get number 5 next year. Which is
I agree.
At that point,
Draymond Green was.
We're having a whole different conversation.
He does it again. It gets crazy.
If he comes back next year and wins a 5th, we're having a whole nother conversation, bro. But shit, I don't know, man. I don't think the NBA is still though. I think the future of it is in good hands though.
I'm gonna see what next year's like. I don't think it's gonna be still. I think there's gonna be some hope for it.
I don't know, man.
See it. I think we're just waiting on the stars we have now to get to do what LeBron and them all did. Go form super teams.
Type shit.
They said go form super teams.
Because all the new class of stars is all stuck with the team that drafted them still, right? Like LaMelo's still in Charlotte.
What Zion's gonna do?
Zion's still in New Orleans.
Ooh.
R.J. Barrett's still in the Knicks.
Pelicans might be kind of high.
Barrett's still. Pelicans are nice too.
CJ McCollum's on there too.
But like Barrett's still at the Knicks. Fucking.
They got Cam Reddish.
Is Barrett even good?
The Knicks might be kind of high next year.
But no, what I'm saying is like.
Well, Julius Randle.
Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are still with the Celtics. Yeah. They got drafted there. Like a lot of these guys are gonna be free agents sometime soon, and that's when I feel like
the league
gonna
look
really,
real. Yeah, the league gonna look real different.
When these stars start getting off their fucking rookie contracts, and like LaMelo don't want to play in Charlotte anymore because he got a brain.
He going to LA.
No, agreed though.
He going to LA.
He go to LA.
He going to LA.
Yeah, bro. Like,
dude, ball better than Lonzo did. Fuck.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think the Lakers are gonna do, bro? Because there's a whole lot of shit going on. Like, do y'all think they're gonna be?
They need to do a lot.
Do you think they're gonna trade away?
They're gonna trade
veteran
niggas?
No. They're definitely trading away those veteran pieces. Russell Westbrook is staying. There's no way that they can get rid of him.
They have LeBron James, so they absolutely have to build around him as much as they can.
My thing is, as long as they got him, they got a chance.
No, they didn't this year. They had him this year. They didn't have a chance.
Well, he averaged 30, bro. Like you just said, my nigga, it's a 5-man team, bro, and he averaged 30 the whole season. So
I mean, you had injuries. I mean, injuries around him. I mean, like
that man can only do so much, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
Russell was just he had the yips or something. I don't know. He
Yeah, don't get me started with Russ. Yeah, so hopefully he does
could've
better.
hit it.
No,
Damn
I
thing.
guess somewhere.
We'll see next season.
He
though.
can't
Yeah.
be worse next year.
No, hell no. There's no.
I
If
don't
anything,
believe so.
if anything, you
He
got to
could-
bank on the fact that you're going to get a good Russell Westbrook.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
1000%.
have to. You got time. We can go
Or
look at all
maybe
the
he's just
bullshit.
getting too old and he can't play like Russell no more, and he's just permanently fried.
Well, he needs to get his brain
Hey,
together.
we'll-
Probably
we'll
needs
wait
to
and
take
see.
that Carmelo spot. Get on that fucking bench.
Maybe, bro. We'll
On
have.
that
We'll
fucking
definitely.
bench.
We'll definitely have to wait.
On
and see,
God.
man. But shit, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We got our niggas back in the studio, man, this week. And yeah, we'll see y'all niggas next week, man. But definitely like and subscribe, man. We're on the road to 50 fucking subs, man.
Yeah.
We come in every fucking week with that,
Fuck.
guys, man. We appreciate
Hell
y'all
yeah.
tuning in. I'm your host, KB. We got James on the boards, Soze,
Yes, sir.
Vash. We will catch y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man.